Hi there. I've been watching some videos where they have a top 5 assault rifle countdown, and they're more or less just bogus. Because in one I saw, you had at 5th place an AR type weapon. I couldn't really remember which weapon it was, but in 4th place it was M16. 3rd place it was an M4, and 2nd place it was an AR-15. First place was a AK-47. And then I think are the only two weapons you know of the AR platform originally the M16 converted M4 and AK-47, because as many people have posted on YouTube that an AR and an AK-47 is not the same type of weapon. They have two different types of gas systems. They have different chambering. The AK has a wild chambering, I think they call it, and the AR has a more tight chambering for precision. And when that's you can't really put those two type of weapons up against each other, because there are two different types of operations, how they circle. They are really too different to compare to each other. But I would understand some other top 10 assault rifles type of videos I've seen where they have the FN FAL, FN SCAR, they have the HNK 4016, HNK G3, they have of course the AR, but they will have also some Korean weapon. I can't really remember what that's called again. And they compare not as a single point that I think that's cooler than the other, but they compare it like how many weapons they were produced, how long they were in action, or how long regular army and special forces and stuff like that used it until it got thrown out and they got a new type of weapon, or if they still use it. And compare ballistics, compare operations, compare liabilities with it, compare how rough handling it could take before it breaks down, and really looking at the wide picture of what you would see after in an assault rifle, not just what's coolest. And as I started with the first top 5 assault rifle video, so the 4 first were almost the same weapon. All the 4 first was a 556 a 45 NATO, and the last was 762 by 39, and the ballistics aren't the same. Just face it, it's not the same weapon. Or the four first were the same weapons. The operation is identical, all the parts are interchangeable, except the foregrip between the M16 and M4 and the AR. Between the M4 and the AR-15, all is interchangeable, since it's AR-15 is the civilian name on a M4, and M4 has a full auto capability, something that they don't have. But I accept that they are so and say just the same weapon. And a little tip: if you have an AR-15 and you want illegal, I point out illegal, full auto action, just buy the safety selector from M4, and I know you can buy it. I know which websites you can visit, but I'm not gonna tell it because it's illegal. Unless you have I think it's a class 3 license or something in the US. In Norway you aren't allowed to own assault rifles at all, unless you are competing in a very special shooting sort that I, to be honest with, don't care that much about. So I don't know the name, I don't know the rules. I have a friend that competes in it, and that's the only reason why he has assault rifles at home. The reason why I know so much about the AR platform is because I work with those type of weapons. To be honest with you, the HNK 416 is a very good weapon. It reminds a lot on the AR-15 M4 M16s, except that it's a piston-driven gas operation, so the bolt would not get that hot after shooting, and the barrel is free floating. So you could technically put your sights or aim point, red dot, ACOG, laser, whatever, on the foregrip without it without it getting messed up by you shooting the barrel hot. And that's my opinion on the AR platform AK-47s. I was a bit short on, more or less the top 5 assault rifle or top 10 assault rifle type movies, because some of them say that, yeah, that's my opinion, you can have a different opinion, but others it's like, are you 13? You just started playing Counter-Strike? Do you even have seen a weapon in real life? Ever shot a weapon? If you had done those sort of things, you would understand what I'm talking about. You can't, as I said earlier, compare weapons just on the coolness factor. Weapons are made specific for specific type of action. Some weapons are made for mass production and not that accurate because they are the goal for the manufacturer is to make 1 million weapons in shortest possible time, and the weapon in itself is only made to spray bullets, not be used as a marksman weapon. And other weapons are made for specific tasks like like sniping and high performance marksmanship. Those weapons would most likely be built 1,000 a week or something like that, because then they have more time to look at the small details in the weapons and not just pump out a million guns a month or something. That would be my point of view on weapons in general. So bye, see you later.